one of the issues can be different technologies that people have. So there are certain people who may not have access to the technologies that are needed. Sometimes there are difficulties with different computers. So if you've got an Apple or a PC, that may make a difference in terms of particular platforms. So things like Zoom, MS Teams, etc. Not all of them work, so that can be quite problematic, and it can be quite stressful actually if you're struggling to log in. If it's possible for people with hearing impairments, that would be quite tricky. So using a sort of chat function would enable people to better understand what's going on. I mean, it potentially can be quite positive in terms of not having perhaps such regimented appointment times, which might mean that you can potentially sort of have, fit more people in, because not everyone necessarily would need a 10-minute slot or 20-minute slot. So I can see that might be a little bit easier if you haven't got to physically have people in the room. I mean, I think there's room for all sorts of different modes of consultation, whether they are via simple telephone calls, via videos, or actually remaining. I think there are some types of appointment that will have to still be face to face. There are certain things that I really struggle to see how you could actually do, where people have got to physically lay on hands, things like eyesight tests. That's not really going to work via video. Sort of particular procedures, taking blood, for example, clearly that can't be done by video. So I think there are some areas it would work very well for, but I think it needs to be perhaps a sort of blended use of various different formats. I think probably is the way forward.